Good morning, everybody. It's Alan here on the farm on Route 66, and yesterday evening I did something kind of crazy, but I'm kind of excited too. I've been telling everybody I'm gonna trim down on horses because of hay prices, but I keep getting calls, people wondering if I can find homes for their horses. They can't afford to feed them. And I got a call like that yesterday, and I went on the most beautiful ride. Well, hay prices are so high right now, and the drought's been so bad that people are getting rid of their horses. They just can't afford to feed them. And hopefully I can find some homes for these, but there's some beautiful ones in this bunch right here. So we're gonna get them loaded up. Man, you guys are good.
Like and subscribe.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. This morning, early before I came over here, I was checking irrigation. We had irrigation last night, and so that's why everything's wet behind me. Like I say, we have not had any rain, but it has actually been overcast lately, which has been awesome. So anyway, let's look at these. Okay, so this one I think is very pretty. I don't even know how to describe the color. See, some of these, this one has mud on its face. They have to drink it, whatever water hole they may find by a windmill or whatever, and so there's mud all over this one's face. This one is a gelding, and this one they had started actually halter breaking, and so you can tell he's willing to stand by me and isn't quite as skittish. This little one I was showing you is kind of a muddy buckskin roan, almost like Rawhide, but has these two white stocking feet and a big blazed face. So, okay, this one with the halter on, they had obviously started trying to halter break, but he was a stallion until just 3 weeks ago, and he still acts a little like a stud. He's a beautiful lineback dun. He's got the zebra stripes on his legs. This is a classy bunch of horses. And I really would love to help find them homes. So let's see. They keep moving funny. So I think I've introduced to you the brown here with the mud on his face. This bay is probably a 2-year-old mare, and she's super cute. And then we've got this red dun, lineback dun, gelding. And to me, he looks like the oldest of the bunch, but I'll bet he's still only 5 or 6 is what I'm guessing. And he was castrated just 2 or 3 weeks ago also. So anyway, look at those small little ears. He's nervous now that I have him pinned up by himself here. And he's the thinnest of the bunch. He's still pretty skinny. And then, although here's the last one I hadn't introduced you to. I think she's beautiful. Look at this little red dun. She has highlights in her hair. It looks like she's been to a beauty salon right there. Anyway, some white stocking feet. I'm guessing she's maybe coming 2 years old, maybe only 1. So there you have it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, this one's the skinniest. We're gonna have to see what we can do to help him get going. And this bay mare, 5. And then this really classy rawhide looking horse, a little filly. With hay prices what they are, I've got to move these quickly. If people wonder about how to adopt one, you can message us on Facebook. We are located in Arizona, and with fuel prices the way they are, to get one of these and haul them across the country is probably gonna not work for your budget, I would guess. But if you have the means to do it, that'd be awesome. But if not, maybe someone local in Arizona or New Mexico or something like that may be interested. So thanks for coming along, and tell me what you think. Again, this is a bunch that's not necessarily starved, except this one's super thin. They're just needing some TLC and some good feed and water. I threw him this small pen last night just because it was the safest pen, but I'll get him in a bigger pen. But which one is your favorite? The red dun filly. She honestly may be my favorite, but I don't know. The dun gelding, the brown gelding, the red dun gelding, the bay, or the muddy buckskin roan back here. Someone had asked me to actually explain colors, and I'm not the best at it, but this one would probably be what they call a chestnut, or just a brown. And then see the line back on these, they're duns. This one with the black mane and tail, they would just call it dun, but this one with the red mane and tail and the red stripe is a red dun. And that's the same with this thin horse here. He's a red dun. This is a bay. That's like Chipper or Lex. And this little guy, this little girl right here, like I say, she's got almost the muddy buckskin color, but see how she has frosting on the top? That's a roan trait. So anyway, let me know what your favorite one is, and let's try to find them some good homes so they can live out their life being loved and taken care of. Hello friends, I'm going to show you how we put a halter on a wild horse. Those of you that follow our channel know that I brought home 6 horses the other day, and they're beautiful, And I've already found homes for 3 of them. 3 of them left the farm while Vicky and I were gone to meetings. And so I don't even have video of that. And yet this filly here is beautiful, but she's wild, and I've got to put a halter on her. So let me show you how I do it. So the 2 that went to new homes already were the one that looked kind of like this one. It was a red dun, but a gelding. And geldings are normally easier to find new homes, just because the fact that he's already gelded, somebody's saved a lot of money, and he was old enough to start riding. This one's only a yearling. She's a filly. She's beautiful. I love the zebra stripes on her legs. I don't know if you can see those. And she's got kind of a highlighted mane, so it's 2-tone. Just beautiful. And 3 white stocking feet, but she's wild. So anyway, the gelding that looked like her went to a new home, the bay filly, and there was an older red dun gelding also. So those 3 went to new homes already. This one, okay, now this is how I do it. I get her over, I wasn't even trying, I was just talking to you guys. But this is my chute. And this is modified, and I've learned how to do this from other people that had different types of chutes, but I've modified it to fit my needs. And it's amazing. So now I've got this horse that's wild, probably never been touched or haltered before it got here, is my guess. And yet she's in a confined area and she's acting pretty calm. Her buddy is right out there. I just put a halter on her. Blake wants to keep her as a project. Super cute. So he'll be selling her and finding her a new home, but he wanted to have that challenge, and Blake's out at the creek with some friends right now. So I have her in this confined area. I'm gonna tie this right here, and then I don't know if you can see how my chute, it's a big rectangle, but I make it into a V. Now as I come up close, well, I better tie it first, because as I come up close she's gonna get nervous, and I don't want her to be able to knock this panel down. It used to be that I would have to rope a horse or put him in my horse trailer and try to rig up some kind of chute to get him confined. But now with this chute I can just start messing with her, and she starts realizing I'm not all that bad, and I can put a halter on. Some of you have asked, what are you going to do when Blake leaves? And that's a good question. Blake is so much help. My older kids were great help, but they're married and we didn't have our channel going then. But with Blake leaving, he's going to leave after this next school year on a mission for our church. He wants to serve a 2-year mission. And people are like, how are you going to do it without him? And the truth is, it's going to be hard, but we totally support him and are proud of him for that decision. But things like this, because of the chute, I can take wild horses, I can get halters on them, I can get them gentle, and I can find them new homes without even having to get on their back. This one's too young to ride yet, but she's perfect to start messing with and get ready to go to a new home. So anyway, I'm gonna put a halter on her. Look at this cute girl that just showed up. I asked her to bring me a lighter. I was gonna burn some stuff, but what did you just get yesterday?
A new phone.
A new phone? You spoiled rotten kid. Let's see if it works. I want you to video me for a minute, okay?
Okay.
So I'll leave her tied for a while and let her start learning a little resistance there. And I'll show you this filly that's so pretty. We have her dragging a rope today. I know some of you will think that's not very safe. And honestly, it would be nice if we didn't have to do that, but when you get a wild one, it's nice to have them learn that when they step on it or when their buddy steps on it, it causes them to need to stop. As we're trying to find a good home for Susie, Blake invited a friend over that had never ridden before, and he's riding Susie, and Susie's doing great. Jeffrey's done great too, so I sure hope I can find them good homes with the hay prices being as high as they are. it does worry me, and so that's why I try to trim down and not have so many. But I just couldn't not go get these beautiful horses and give them a chance to find forever homes. If they go to auction or whatever, there's a good chance they could go to slaughter, so you just never know. Look at this sunset. I believe reservation sunsets are the prettiest any